Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you all how you can actually edit your bulleted list on Microsoft PowerPoint. So in the previous video, I went ahead and showed you all how you can go ahead and create a bulleted list. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how you can actually make changes to that bulleted list. So let's go ahead and come over here and let's highlight our whole bulleted list that we created before. We'll come over here to the little drop down under the Home tab under Paragraph. And from here, we can go ahead and change, again, that little icon that we're using for our bulleted list if we would like to. Or we can select this where it says bullets and numbering. And we can go ahead and actually change the color of the bullets as well. So if I want to go ahead and change it to maybe this light blue for some reason, I could do that. So let's go ahead and select OK. And now you can see it went ahead and changed it from black to blue. So that's an option too. However, you may run into this issue as well as you're filling out your presentation where you actually start to run out of room. So you can see right now, I've only made this bulleted section so big. And what I did is I went ahead and added this, actually, let me delete it. And you can see if I go ahead and hit enter and I start typing something, it looks like it's off our element size here. So if I go ahead and type in bullet 3, you can see it went ahead and provided us this little icon here to the left. So let me go ahead and click on it. And what it's going to do, it's actually going to give us some different options. So right now, what PowerPoint is trying to do, it's trying to auto-fit the text to the placeholder, but I can go ahead and stop that if I would like to. The issue with that is something may be cut off. What I can also do though is I can actually continue to change something to 2 columns. I can continue it on a new slide. I can split text between 2 slides. So let me go ahead and do this, change to 2 columns. Okay, so this looks a little bit nicer, right? So maybe the text isn't as long and I'm able to maintain the same size that I had before, but rather than having trying to condense everything, I can just move it over into another column. So this is really helpful when you're presenting to people, because if you try to fit too many bullets, for example, too many bullets on your page and too many sub-bullets, the text may become really small, and then it's very difficult for your audience to be able to read what's on the screen. So a helpful tool is to be able to project this in the room, or maybe it's on Teams. You just want to go ahead and share it out and just check to see, is this really, really small? Is this going to be hard for people to see? This is probably more so an issue in person than it is if you're presenting something virtually, but that's just something to keep in mind. So again, as you're typing in your different elements, whether it's a bulleted list or something else, you may be brought to maybe given the option where you can go ahead and change how it's able to fit in everything within the size that you designated for that bulleted list or that title or whatever you're adding your content to.